Okay, now let's clone a demo project from my GitHub site. So for that, the easiest way is to go to github.com, and that gets you to the site, and you can sign in. If you don't have an account yet, it's probably a good idea to get one eventually. And but let's assume you just want to get access to the repository right now. So you can search for Jens Hanneman on GitHub. And what I'll tell you, this is a little bit awkward, it says there are no repositories matching that, but you can look for users, and here in users you see it actually did find one, which is myself, and you can actually click on that, and then you'll find my GitHub page. So the repository you want to clone is, of course, here under my repositories. So you can click on repositories here. And the first one that right now pops up, because it's the one that I've most recently added code to, is a demo that serves a demo project that serves as a basis for a couple of undergraduate and graduate class assignments I have. And the DBC here stands for Design by Contract, which is a particular design philosophy for object-oriented software. But you can certainly click on this now, and you will get the repository with a description on what this actually does. None of this right now is too important for us, as we'll use this mainly as a test for our toolchain. So, and then here on the right, you'll see the clone or download button. So let's go ahead and open that up. And you actually have two choices when it comes to cloning a repository. If you do have a GitHub account already and uploaded your public key, you can actually clone also via SSH. Right now, because I'm not signed in, that option isn't even there. We'll right now clone with HTTPS, which is perfectly fine for a public repository. It's just that you cannot contribute to it. And then for a test, it's perfectly fine. So, but we'll actually not. We'll use SourceTree now to clone this. So the first thing we have to do here is get this URL, and then here hit the copy button, which copies it into the clipboard. And now we can bring up SourceTree. So let's do this and start up SourceTree. So that should be right here under Atlassian SourceTree. We've already prepared SourceTree with everything it needs to know. And so let's start it up and start to clone the program from the project from this URL. And so here we have it, and we've got a clone button right here, and we can just now paste the URL into this, and then click onto the next step. So the system connects to the server. It figures out that this is indeed a Git repository. Default download is the same name as the remote repository in the documents folder. Let's stick with the defaults and clone it. So, and here you see now the SourceTree in action. We've cloned the repository. We have a local copy, including all the changes that have been done prior to this. So here, for instance, we can click on this little change here that just fixed a typo here, and you'll see that there is indeed just a comma that we deleted from this one, that actually fixed this little thing. So it gives us a complete overview over the changes that had been done to the repository over time. So now we have it on disk. We are good to go, and the next step will be to configure it and get it into C line and start to actually work with it.